so much active, I think, with the ISWL as he was, but he's not on the stand, I don't think. I don't think they have a stand there anymore. But I'm pretty sure Peter was on about going up. Which I thought TR this morning, I'm never in a position to come back to it, was Patrick. Was it M0 VFG from Ivy Bridge? I've heard him a few times in the last few weeks on TR, but I've never been in a position to go back to him, unfortunately. It's normally early in the morning, it's sort of about 7 o'clock or something like that. Must be on his way through to somewhere, but nice to hear him, as he's been missing for such a long time. Right, that's about my lot, I think. Don't think I've got anything else to add that we may have missed. Fine with you, Derek, and the gardening and such like, sucking and blowing, and clearing things out. Yes, that holly bush is a bit close to the footpath, isn't it? Always feel it could do with taking back about another 6 inches to a foot to make walking through there a bit easier. Sounds like you've been attacking it with the trimmer, Derek. Okay, Ken. What else was there? Must have been the Kingsbridge show if the lad was there with his motor and such. I see the girl I did the christening for. Used to be down there, maybe on Saturday, I think. I don't know if it's a 2-day one, but she was there on Saturday, so I think they've got some good friends down that part of the world, and they may well have seen the lad's motor, but it sounds quite interesting with the way it fires and such like. I think one of the best sounding ones I ever heard was at Beanley Manor, not too far from you, I think. They had, what the hell was it, a single cylinder, it was a British engine going back to the 30s that was converted to run on gas. Had a Bosch magneto on it to fire the parts, and that came out, the exhaust came out through the wall of the building. It drove the pressure.
John, G4LRG, there's only you and Brian and myself left then.
So nothing on that screen, so I don't know from yesterday.
M3, Zulu Kilo Bravo, Kenny. Try and over, please, Kenny.
M3, Victory James. I've got Eurocode, Bob, 5-6. Kenny's coming in at 5-7, that's not here. Getting Mike about 5-6 to 5-7, so he's coming through okay. M3, Big Casey, over.
Yeah, okay, Kenny, way down in the box this morning, about 3 and 3, but I am reading you, Kenny. Very good morning to you, and nice to hear you there. I'm trying to raise Terry. I know he's there, but he seems to be losing me quite a bit. So I'm going to put the key round to Mike. Golf Whiskey 4, Delta Whiskey X-Ray, Mike. Would you like to try and over, please, Mike?
Yeah, thank you, Bob. 30SYS and the group, the W4CWS. And Terry is carrying 6, and Bob, you're carrying 7. I can't hear Kenny at all. So we've got fairly decent morning. Not great sunshine, but either, and pretty high crowd. Been down as usual to the shop and come back with enough food for today. We go down there every day now. Shopping for groceries, but it's exercise as well. So I missed the reception yesterday. Couldn't hear anything on NC. I got about 20 contacts on 40 metres on the Central Event Station. But I wasn't there in time for half hours in the morning. and I wasn't home in time for Raffard in the evening, so apologies for that, but I can't be in two places at once. Zero SYF and the group. DW4 DWX.
Yeah, DW4 DWX, Mike. Only about a 4 and 3 at times, but you did actually come up to a 5 and 5, but then went back again. I know, I can read pretty well what you're saying, but it's a very, very poor propagation this morning, very poor. And as I say, I'm not sure whether Terry's actually mobile or whether he's at home or what, but as I say, Terry should be running the net. Now we'll just put the key back to Terry to see if it's getting any better for him. T4 Alpha Yankee Delta, Terry, if you're there, train over.
3LMO.
Hello, Ned. T3 LMO. At least I can hear you, no problem. Would you like train over, please, Ned? T3 LMO.
Yeah, okay, fine. G3LMO to the RAF ARS morning net. No, I can't hear Terry. I can hear you okay. And morning, Mike and Kenny. I was down at the flight refueling rally yesterday with Mike, the treasurer, running the stand. And it was very, very good. A very good day, of course. Very fine weather. Brought out hundreds of people. We had, as far as I know, although I left before Mike, we had 17 signings, Bob, G3LMO.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. And as I say, I've never been to that flight refueling one, but everywhere I go, I seem to miss the old Raffard stands, etc. I always used to have one at Longleat, and I would say that is where I actually signed up years and years ago at Longleat, and I think it was probably Mike's wife that actually did the honours, but there you go. Yeah, nice to know that you've had a good day. We had a brilliant day this way yesterday, absolutely beautiful. Sunshine all day long, but to be honest, at the moment, Nat, it's very, very overcast, wet and rainy. Not too brilliant this way. The old barometer has dropped, although it's steadying out now at 10:17. Outdoor temperature still not very warm, 14.7. So with that, let's just check. See if we can hear Terry again. See if Terry is there. G4AYD Terry, would you like to train over? No, I don't know whether he's mobile or whether he's at home or what, but I did pick him up at 5 and 5. But every time I went back to him, he didn't seem to hear me. I have spoken to John this morning, GM3 Juliet, India Juliet, on 40 metres at Stornoway. Had a 5-minute QSO with him before the net started. All right, let's see. Kenny, M3 Zulu Kilo Bravo. Kenny, would you like to train over, please, Kenny?
M3, 6 77. Morning there, this is coming very nice, 5 and 8. Bob, you're averaging 5.6, tipping 5.7. Mike, averaging stay, 5.6, 5.7. Yeah, very noisy here on the old rig. You're coming on the rig okay, but Hat Green, you're coming a lot louder and clearer, so yeah, right here in Lincolnshire is actually quite reasonable. Cloudy, sun shining, and a little breeze, but dry, so not bad morning. M3, check KP, over.
Yeah, thanks, Kenny. Struggling, but I know you're there, and I did hear you put the key back, no problem with that. So, yeah, we'll persevere anyway. Thanks for being there. And we'll go back over to Welshpool now. DW4, DWX Mike. I hope your signal hasn't dropped much. Train over, please, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Terry. Sorry, thank you, Bob. 0 SYF and the group, DW4, DWX. Well, you, Bob, and 5 and 7. Terry was 5 and 6. I'm pretty sure he was at home. He certainly wasn't calling stroke anything. But he couldn't hear me. I went tried 3 times when he was calling CQ-RAPARs, and I got no response. But of course, it's only S6 domain. That could well mean I was so he's went the other way. But my noise is a bit better this morning than it has been. Anyway, I trust you all enjoyed your weekend. I had 2 functions on the weekend, 1 wedding and 1 special event station, as you know. And I got about 20 of the 22 contacts that were got on the set. So that was it was hard work, but here we are. They weren't coming one after the other by any stretch of the imagination, but it was all good fun. And we of course had our new antenna, the club new antenna out there, and that certainly made things easier than what we used to use. So back to you, Bob. 20SYF, Mandy W4DWX.
Yeah, thanks for that, Mike. You're certainly coming through. As I say, I'm reading quite a bit of what you're actually saying. No problem there, Mike. And, it's always nice to get a copy coming through. I'm just playing around here. I'm not making it too good. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, Mike, yeah, you're certainly readable again this morning, but signal not terrific. But it's just one of those things. And I'm just going to put the key now to Nev, and then I'll try for Terry again. G3 LMO Nev, would you like to turn over?
Yeah, okay, G3 LMO back. Are you around, Terry? G4 Alpha Yankee Delta, G3 LMO. Are you around, Terry? G4AYD, G3 LMO. No, I don't hear anything. Don't hear anything, Bob. Yeah, okay, well, it was a very, very good day. As I say, very, very tiring for me, of course. In fact, I got back home here at about 5:30, coming up through Salisbury with heavy traffic on a Sunday afternoon for some reason. And got back and had a cup of tea, changed into something comfortable with a dressing gown, lay down on the bed and fell asleep. And apart from going to the loo once, I think during the night, I woke up this morning at about 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's rather tiring. Rather tiring drive. The A345 down to Amesbury and Pewsey, or particularly down in the Amesbury area, north of Amesbury, is a terrible road. It's an A road, but the surface is terrible. Up and down the ditch, the hills, the dips, around the corners, and yet it's an A road with these massive great tractor trailers on during the week, not yesterday particularly, but it's a bit of a tiring road, and the road surface needs completely resurfacing, but I'm afraid it ain't going to do that. The moment we changed over to Dorset, when we crossed the border south of Salisbury, it was quite a nice surface. So it just goes to show it's a postcode lottery. Okay, sign me out, Bob, and many thanks for the contact again. I'll have to take it easy today, even after a long sleep. Golf 3 Lima, Mike Oscar. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, okay, Nev, 73. So thanks for calling in again this morning. As I say, I do know that the postcode lottery on the road, yeah, exactly the same this way. it seems that Gloucestershire, the actual Gloucestershire area is atrocious. Potholes, you name it. You're watching the road all the time for all the different potholes, etc. But as soon as you cross over to South Gloucestershire, which is now a different county as such, the roads get a lot better. And anywhere in Bristol, that area, they seem absolutely brilliant. But there you go. Even on the motorway, it's exactly the same. I don't know why. You come down from Gloucester on the motorway down to Fallfield, and you're watching out for bits and pieces on the road just in case. And then you get on further on down. Everything seems to get a lot better. It's a postcode lottery with the roads now. Anyway, glad you had a nice day yesterday, and tiring driving any distance on A roads and B roads, it's very, very tiring, and I can appreciate the fact that you actually fell asleep as soon as you got home. I tend to do that sort of thing as well. Had a busy day yesterday. As I say, we went to church as normal, 8 o'clock, and then we went to the Tortworth Steam Rally, and as I say, we was there early, just before 10 o'clock, but we were away again by 10:30. As I say, it's a long walk round and all that sort of thing, and we got tired out, and I came home. I'd been up since 6 o'clock, and I got to admit I fell asleep myself now. Anyway, 73s now, but you take care. Thanks for being there this morning. And with that, I'm going to put the key up to Kenny. M3, Zulu Kilo Bravo. Kenny, trail over please, Kenny.
M3 is a good finish. So that's all right, fine. They're going to down up your way to the Bristol Steam Rally, the big one. Yeah, we did it a few years ago when we had we like those Bristol Steam Rally, all the old engine pulleys and everything, so it's really it's a good, we're there for 2 days, so go a nice time, there's all sorts there, the old Shire horses, big steam engines, they do the rock pulleys and everything, it's fascinating, we're looking forward to it. M3, ZKP, over.
Yeah, thanks for that, Kenny. Still struggling. The propagation isn't great. Either that or there's something gone wrong with my antenna system. But there you go. We can't win them all, Kenny. We can't, can we? And I'm going to put the key around to Wellspool again now. GW4DWX, Mike, do you like trying over?
Yes, thank you, Bob. D0SYX, DW4DWX final. Yeah, well, it's quite surprising this morning that I can copy an F6 signal. The noise, normal noise, disappears for an amp or two. Long may it continue. It's very seldom can I read anybody Q5 when they're on the S6. So I hope something's happened in the town somewhere, or up near the railway station. So here we are. I was at the other end of the line yesterday. So that didn't bother us. The QRM was pretty low there. But as I say, 20 contacts I was quite pleased with, really. FT840, it got me nearly because of the spinning of the thing I had to get change frequency. Compared with this one was a bit horrendous. But there we are. That was there. I think there might have been a way I could speed it up, but I didn't have the book there, so I just went on spinning until I found a frequency that was clear. all good fun, and nice to have when it's 4 or 5 of the club members were there, so in support and what have you. They got it already, the aerial up and the cover over the set when I arrived, so I didn't have to do any of that, and they were dismantling when I came away, so I was a bit hoarse, but nothing worse than that, so I quite enjoyed the day. It was different anyway, so, and different setup. G0 SYF 73 and 73 to everyone on frequency, and to you, Bob, thanks for running the net. I'm pretty sure Terry was at home, but he was struggling to anything to his side. So G0 SYF and the group DW4DWS will listen to the show. Over.
Yeah, okay, Mike, DW4DWX, yeah, it does seem as though Terry is around or what, whether the conditions are that bad, I don't know. But certainly, I heard him well, and I'm pretty sure he actually heard me once, but I got a feeling that, like everyone else, if the conditions are bad, you tend to shut off. Anyway, you take care, Mike, catch you this evening if you're around, if you can, it don't matter if you're not, and you take care. And I'm going to put the key up to Kenny for make it a final, Kenny. Conditions are not great. M3 Zulu Kilo Bravo, Kenny. Over to you, Kenny.
That's roughly 3. I've got 70 windings on the transmit on the aerial side and 12 on the receiver side. Basically like a 1-to-1 balance, but this is variable. The transmitter side might the output 134. They're doing this close to 0. We tested it, went to that right down to top band, 1.8 meg. And that's the worst part, going to the wire, that was what you call a two-iron type. Diameter of the right curve, and the diameter, I increased the super. So when we put that booster for a fiver, found a couple of wire on it. The takes a little wire off, and it's now got some 70 winding on the aerial side, and then put out fresh 12 for the transmitter side. Got variable switches, I can tap it in, back and forth, to the variable capacitor, but I can couple between the transmitter side or the aerial. So there is an increase in our higher low, so it's first time. So if you want the best catch you around. M3, ZKB, over.
Yeah, thanks for that, Kenny. Read a little bit better that time. Yeah, it sounds as though you're still well into the experimentation and getting stuff for a fiver. Yeah, it sounds as though it's going well. Anyway, Kenny. Anyway, I did hear you yesterday morning. I couldn't get into those other stations. I don't know who they were, but anyway, as I say, I didn't hang around too long. I wasn't really receiving you very, very well. I knew you were talking to them, Kenny, and that was it. But they did have to flunk themselves spot on a 3710. Whether it was intentional, whether they were RAFAR members or what, I didn't find out. Anyway, 73 is Kenny, M3 is ZKB, D0SYF. Now just checking the frequency to see if there's anyone else out there. So D0SYF is going to go QRT. Standing by now. I don't seem as though there's anyone out there. So this is T0SYF now going to RP. Good morning. Yeah, cheerio, Mike.
Hey, Mike, over there.